Welcome to 3 things that I would change about your website. Today I'm looking at the website for Hop House Photography. This is pet photography, which I am obsessed with because we just got a new puppy in our house, and oh my goodness, so cute when I click on this page. I love this header that you're using that shows that you want your images in wall art and on people's walls, so they have pictures of their pet and their people on their wall. Great use of photos there. The first thing that I would change on this website is the headlines. I would adjust these so that we're not saying hi there. It's a waste of time and space. Looking for an all-inclusive custom pet portrait experience. You found it. Pets are my specialty. This works, but I think we could go with something that is stronger. I really love this line you have here. The love for your pup will last forever. I make sure that you have artwork that will too. I would adjust that just a little bit so you're taking yourself out of it and putting it more in their ownership. So the love for your pup will last forever. Make sure you have artwork that will too. Just take the eye out of it, and it's a great headline that could go right here on the front page. Second, I think the flow of this page is just a little overwhelming, and we need to break things out so that we're getting people from that interested to buyer position. You've got a lot of information here, but it might be just a little bit too much for this homepage before they've really bought into you, to jump into these other questions in the process and get scheduled and all of that. It's a lot. So I think if we change that headline, and then this next section, you can keep this, but maybe make it a little bit bigger, centered in the page. And then I would talk about why your services are different, and then jump into the process, introduce yourself, and then put these next session tips below your introduction. If you have testimonials, I'd also put those on your homepage. And then my tip number 3 would be to restructure the general flow of the site. Currently, we've got everything broken down into individual pages. The portfolio, process, and pricing should all be on one service page. And I would probably say that's a work with me page or work together page. And it would detail all of those things in one page. So currently we've got pricing, which is a little bit too much text that needs to be broken up with some bolds, some bullets, make it more skimmable and readable. This is a great line. Replace that generic live, laugh, bark sign and discover the smiles that custom piece will bring you at every glance. That's a headline. I would make that stand out. It just stood out to me just looking at it in this block of text. So I think if you could rewrite, just reorganize some of the copy here and make it more skimmable, put this investment section on the same page as your portfolio and your process, it would be easier for people to get through all of the information that you need. You have beautiful work here. I'm landing on this pricing page and I'm not seeing hardly any of it. So putting that all together, it's like if you went to a store and you looked at something that was beautiful, a cashmere sweater, and then they took it out of your hand, hid it, and told you the price. You want that. You want the customer to have that cashmere sweater feel, touch in their hands while they're learning about the pricing, because they have ownership of it. And it's the same thing with your photos. You want your photos on the same page as your pricing. And again, the process I would also put on this same page so that you're giving them all of the information that they need to make that buying decision all in one spot. Overall, I think you have a lot of great information here on your website. It just needs a better flow overall, and to make it more skimmable, more readable, and more user-friendly. So that's 3 things that I would change for Hop House Pet Photography.